There we go. All right, we are here. There's the link if you would like to participate tonight. You can come on up. I ain't really sure what I'm going to do tonight. I may just hang out, play with this sculpting clay a little bit. Got a box of oven baked Sculpty. We may play with that some. But we'll hang out for a little bit, see who all's going to show up. Sorry about the late start. Had some family over. Hope everybody's doing good. Bring up my old Rick Sanchez that I finished today. See what you guys think about this thing. Let me open it up here. Bam, a little different. Little different view on the old guy. Fresh pack. Look at that. Now Mo said I need to treat this like a, if I want to get good at stone carving, I have to practice just reducing this instead of adding to it. But I don't know. I may just play with this tonight. We'll give her a little while. See what occurs here. There's somebody. Kira, if that's you, their link is up there. Just turn on the icon while I'm vaping away. You guys can check out my old dog Angus here. Old Angus was the best dog. There's somebody else. The link is in the chat. If you would like to come up, participate in the show, just make sure you got your camera on so I can make sure who it is before you get up here. If you don't have a StreamYard account, it takes about 5 minutes to make one. I don't even think it takes that long. I think you just sign up, tell them what your name is, and you show up. Hey, Pixel Master B Knuckle. Yeah, Angus was the best dog, wasn't he? Here he is. Pixel Master, that link is up in the chat if you would like to come up. B Knuckle, same to you if you would like to come up. I don't know if you're on your phone. I touched up my Rick Sanchez here a little bit tonight. I actually had to post that twice on DeviantArt because Arthur, Lieutenant Colonel Stryker, come over and corrected me. I did not have the unibrow in. I didn't have any vomit coming out of his mouth, and I didn't have the blue shirt. So I had to go correct all those. Then we got it reposted. And like I said, when you come up, just make sure your camera's on so I can see who it is. Check my phone notifications. Everybody literally just left the house about 2 seconds before I started this stream. So, like I said, sorry, running a little behind. Yeah, that vomit, Michael, you got to have that. I thought I would do my creepy Ojisan version of Rick and see how it came out. I like it. Let me see. I may have to do this another way. Copy. Make sure that's a good. One more time, there is the link. If you'd like to participate in the show, all you got to do is click that link. Make sure your camera's on so I can see who it is. B Knuckle, you still thinking about trading your car, or are you going to keep it? All right. I'm going to go ahead and get my Sculpey clay opened up here. The good thing about this stuff is it does not dry out unless you bake it. I've got an old spider sculpture I did probably a year ago sitting in my back bedroom, and it's still nice and easy to work with. Yeah, I don't blame you. Just make sure you get a good deal. I'm going to knead up this clay here for a little bit. Try to get it worked in pretty soft. We are, again, using Sculpey oven baked clay. I don't know. You start feeding the horse, vet bills and all that stuff. I think a car would be cheaper. Maybe get a motorcycle. There's Kira. Let me get him on up here. There you are.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, sounding good.
All right.
Whenever you get your screen set up, we'll get you cooking. I think I'm just going to mess with this clay tonight.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. Got a little bit of the old Sculpey clay here. If it comes out good, I'll bake it and paint it. If it doesn't, I'll just smush it up and start over.
I'm trying to find a way to record with OBS and do this at the same time. Yeah.
How good is your internet connection? Are you? I mean, if you got a really good internet connection, you can turn on the cloud thing at the bottom corner, and it'll record for you. It's in like the bottom left-hand corner, and it'll save it in the cloud so you can retrieve it.
Oh, really? Huh. I don't see a cloud.
I would fire up my Streamlabs, but it would probably crash out my computer to have all this stuff running.
Right. I got fast enough internet. I need to screen share.
Yeah, it would probably be better on your laptop, Brittany. And if you got a webcam set up, just make sure the shot looks good. But you could do it on your phone too. I'm not sure how it works on a phone. All right, let's get Kira's stuff up there.
I worked on it a little bit while I was waiting.
Cool. You see my Rick Sanchez? That's what I worked on today.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I did that one live, and I'll have the speed paint. It's probably already uploaded. I just have to publish it. I'll publish it after this is over.
Huh. I liked the up in the light corner, the green sparkles.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing it, and the live stream was going good, and I just caught like a migraine right at the end of it, so I kind of had to end it early. But I went back and finished the drawing.
For some reason, I was getting a headache too today at work. For some reason.
Like Brittany Michael, whenever she gets set up, all she got to do is click on that link. It'll take her to the StreamYard site, and then it's pretty self-explanatory from there.
Is Brittany gonna try and do this?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's doing a traditional or a digital. It's probably doing a traditional painting.
That's cool.
Arthur won't be up here because he just left my house. He got about an hour drive to get home, so that's the reason we're running late tonight. I had a house full of family.
Oh, that's fine. Thankfully, like I said before, my schedule changed. So now normally I'm up till about 2, 3 in the morning anyway. So
That's cool.
Before I was getting up at 6 a.m. So
All right, Kara, I'm going to let you have it for a minute. I'm going to make a phone call Brittany, and help her get set up. So it'll be your show for just a while here.
Okay. That was not good. Why aren't you working?
All right, she's about set up. Have you done any commissions for anybody or anything like that, Kara, yet?
No, I've never done it before. I don't know how to ask or what I would charge, or I don't know.
Some people go out there on Fiverr and they put their stuff out there. I've never really tried it.
Fiverr?
Yeah, you can do like commissioned art and everything there. And you can set your own rates, and you can also negotiate each one depending on what they're wanting. I would just kind of try to guesstimate how much time you think it's going to take and then how much an hour you want.
Right.
I'm too bad about just giving my art away. I need to start actually trying to do it for a living.
It'd be a lot easier if I could, like, not have to work like 50 hours a week and do that.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's your mic or mine. Something crazy just kind of started popping up on there. Like some kind of feedback or something. So like TV static or something.
It's possible that my mic I'm actually using.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone away now.
It was because this has a mic, and I'm not even actually using it. I got a Blue Yeti over here.
Cool.
I'm just using these to hear you.
I have a Snowball. I've been wanting to either get a Yeti or what's the other one, the Blackout or whatever it's called.
I don't know how old it is. It looks fairly new, but I got a Yeti for like $25 at a pawn shop.
Man, I need to start checking.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got the Yeti and I got the webcam in one go.
Man.
Yeah, I got lucky that day.
What kind of webcam are you got?
It's just a regular Microsoft Windows webcam.
Oh.
It's just a USB one.
I just got I got the Logitech HD 1080 something. I don't know. It was like the best one Walmart had, but I need to step it up.
It says HD on this one. I don't really know like how good it is or if it's good or not.
Oh, it looks super clear on my end.
That's good. I just figure it's good enough for now while I'm this size of a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got a ways to go before we have to start buying thousands of dollars of equipment.
Yeah, really. Me, I think I've went up maybe 10 in the past 2 months. I haven't been going nowhere.
Oh, man. I've shot up fast in the last 2 months, but I'm doing a lot of grinding out there too.
Yeah.
Talking to folks and trying to get them to come over. Kind of my grand scheme is if I can just get them to come over and check out a couple videos, then I can usually hook them.
That's how I am too, but I'm afraid that the whole COPPA thing,
Yeah.
I'm afraid that crap is making YouTube not want to push my videos because kids can watch my art, my stuff, my characters. Yours is clearly not kids.
Yeah. I mark my whole channel not for kids.
Well, so do I, but I don't think it matters with me.
Yeah. Yeah, because you put like the anime characters' names and stuff in your titles and all that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could affect you. I don't know.
I'm thinking about starting to do more, like at least every 5 videos, put something that actually has blood in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Like my next picture time lapse is going to be from Attack on Titan.
Cool.
That's definitely for adults, if you've ever heard of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is definitely for adults.
I remember buying the kids some of the cosplay stuff for that one.
It's a good show.
What is it? The Scout something? I can't remember.
Scout uniform or something.
Yeah.
The people who go out and hunt the Titans, I guess. It's been a while since I've actually watched it.
Yeah, it's the main character's name Aaron. Is that right?
I think so. And then the girl in it is Mikasa. That's the girl I'm drawing.
Well, that'll be cool.
And it's not going to have tons and tons of blood, but it's going to have blood on her blades.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done some super gory stuff on here before, and I always kind of feel weird about doing it on YouTube because I just never really know how that's going to go over.
Yeah. In the past, they were like, don't do it because we'll demonetize you or, Yeah. And now they're like, do it or we'll fine you $42,000. Seriously? Make up your freaking minds, idiots.
Yeah, we're on here making them money. They need to clearly define what they want.
Yeah.
I can go either way with it, but I really don't like to be restricted on the type of art that I'm doing. But at least if I know what they want on their platform, I can kind of gear it that way.
Yeah. I was starting to think you weren't going to show up.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
I was definitely coming. Like I said, I just kind of saying bye to everybody, and I was like, "Oh crap, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta go."
I can hear you.
It's my wife's paparazzi party thing going on there in the background.
Shit.
Believe me, the lady that's doing it, you can hear her from a mile away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want the Bluetooth or the...
It don't matter.
Do you want the Bluetooth?
No, just give me that. So you guys don't have to hear.
All right. So far as where we got going on here, we're going to make some kind of a little zombie skull. Just starting to work it.
That looks cool.
base.
Yeah, it looks cool. You know, that reminds me actually of you like horror movies? Like, do you ever watch horror movies?
Yeah.
You ever seen Don't Be Afraid of the Dark?
Man, if I have, I don't remember it.
It has Katie Holmes in it and her daughter in it.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it then.
Well, there's it's about these fairies who steal little children's teeth or something, and they look like tiny little imps, and that looked like the skull of one.
Oh, that's cool. I have a very limited experience with sculpting, so this is new for me here. Maybe we can figure it out.
I was pretty good at it in high school. Never really picked it up again after that, though.
I've kind of been thinking of doing some of the. There's a guy with a channel where he takes just household objects and makes spaceships and stuff out of it. I thought that'd be cool too.
Yeah, that might be neat.
Yep, there's a clickbait magician. Are you ready, Michael?
Hello.
Yeah, I hope
Hey.
there's probably going to be some major echoage.
Oh. Just have to make sure and turn the YouTube off.
Yeah, you'll hear echoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
my
need some
computer's
lights. I got some
showing
extra lights too. Yeah.
Yes, please.
My monitor is bright enough.
Mm-hmm.
My monitor just.
I've got like 6 big studio lights. One of my bosses gave me. I've got plenty to go around.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Yeah. I hear you. Click. All I have is my monitor on right now and one lamp behind me. That's how bright my monitor is.
That's good. I don't know if you can see, but I got a big studio light right above me.
That's awesome.
Keep it as bright as it is.
Yeah, I'm going to help her.
I'm going to move this to there.
Okay, I'll take you down until you're ready. Just give me a thumbs up, Michael, when you're ready.
I'm moving you to a different monitor, so it looks like I'm actually talking to you and not my monitor.
Okay.
I got 2 monitors, a big one and a small one, and I got my my drawing tablet.
Yeah, I know if I ever have to switch monitors, it screws me up because then I don't know where to look.
I'm hoping this will pull in some people because Sword Art Online is really popular.
Yeah.
Just got to get it out there, hopefully.
I have not been doing the speed paints of these sessions because I didn't know if you wanted me to use, like put any of your stuff in there. But if you want, I can make the speed paint of this and call it, shout you out and all that good stuff. Oh, your
Yeah,
name
that
is
is.
there.
You can do that. That's fine.
It's not like I get thousands of views, but I get a few. So
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. If I ever find that cloud you're talking about, I'll do it myself.
yeah.
You maybe the host of the stream can only do that.
Well, it's
Me.
actually on your Streamlabs software, not StreamYard. But I can download this. I do believe I can save this, and I can actually, if I can download it, I'll just send it to you.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah. I've never tried to. I don't actually download them from StreamYard. I just download them off of YouTube.
Oh, that would work. Yeah. Technically, I can use OBS to record the videos also, but that would take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Just leave it playing for 3 hours straight.
Yeah. The reason I don't record on my OBS is because, like I said, my bandwidth is so limited here. It can't keep up with uploading to the cloud at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to get 600 gigabytes a second.
Dang. I had 10 megabytes. That's what I'm running all this on, is 10 megabytes a second.
I'm surprised it's even functioning.
Yeah, I really have to tweak everything to make it work. So that's why all my software, my settings are so touchy, because I'm like right on the razor's edge.
Huh.
StreamYards actually works better as far as just being stable for me than Streamlabs. We're getting somewhere now.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know why I said gigabit bytes. It's gigabits or megabits or I don't know.
Probably 600 megs, which is still very, very impressive. I would love to have 100.
Do you not get Comcast where you live?
No, I'm way out in the sticks.
Oh, all right.
I'm super far out in the boonies.
Well, at least you're able to do something.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure if I could pull it off, and I had to keep playing with the OBS, playing with my bit rate and my settings, and finally got it to where I could have a decent stream. It's still not good in high def the way I want it, but it's functional.
I mean, it's running fine on my end.
Yeah. Well, when I go and download the videos to make the speed paints with, a lot of times you can tell they're like the painting itself is not in high definition.
Oh.
Now, if I just record it using my Filmora software, then upload it, then it looks completely different. It looks high def.
I see. For the first time, my video was suggested on someone else's video.
That's cool.
That Armitage one.
That's pretty awesome. I actually was watching the video the other day, and the guy was scrolling through his suggested videos, and I saw one of my thumbnails in there, so I was just excited about that.
That's awesome.
I actually friended him, sent him a thing, said, just because my thumbnail showed up on your video, you got a new viewer. Because I was so happy.
What I did was I got all my family in one group in Facebook, and I told them 8 o'clock tomorrow, watch the video, like it, comment it.
Yeah.
Most of them did it, and my video ended up having starting off, it had a 71% average view duration, which isn't bad.
Well, that's good.
But the thing is, the click percentage or whatever it's called, I forget what it's called.
Click-through rate?
Yes, click-through rate. It was at 29%.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I never thought I'd see one that high.
Yeah, that's super high. I'm lucky if I get 7 or 8.
Yeah. I got a few that are about 10. That's the highest I've ever seen.
Well, back when I was playing with all this, trying to get back serious, and I did that little Sprizzy experiment, it killed my click-through rate. Like, for my whole channel, it just tanked it. So I'm having to build back up.
Yeah, Sprizzy is not worth it. I've done it twice. Nah. It's not worth it. Hello, Custom Wheel Horse Tractor. Eric.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you, man.
But yeah, a day later, it dropped down to 16.8. But 16.8 is still good. Hopefully, it stays above 10.
Yeah, I'd say it's 16.8, super high.
Yeah.
10% is super high, to tell you the truth.
I heard that at least above 6 is good.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be at least above 6.
Don't give up, B-Knuckle. Get that thing set up if you're still out there.
I was wondering that.
I may have to jump in my truck and run them some lights in the camera.
I got a regular lamp with the shade ripped off of it. I mean,
you just need some light. That's all you need.
Yeah. If I need to, I got another lamp right here. I'm not sure if it would help any. Does that look any better or worse?
Looks exactly the same to me.
Yeah.
I think your monitor's so bright. Your monitor does a good job.
Right. How do you like his coat so far?
I'm digging that, man. I like the little accents already.
Yeah, now I'm just going over all the lines. Make them stick out a little better.
Yeah, that Mo Homesteading, I don't know if you know her very well or if you hang out on the stream she's on, but she's pushing me to get into rock carving, which will be a whole new discipline for me because you have to be very deliberate and planned out on that stuff. And so it'll probably help me.
Probably. mean, I imagine it'd be kind of like ice sculpting. You got to be very careful. You
Yeah,
think?
yeah, you can't put it back.
Right. Yeah. Start over. Get a new rock.
Yeah, digital art kind of spoils you a little bit.
Yeah. What'd you do? Convince B Knuckle to come up on stream while you were visiting with family?
Yeah, well, she didn't actually come over tonight. Her striker was here, and then my grandkids were over. But I know she's been wanting to come up here and do this stuff, and she's actually a really good artist. Just got to get her convinced to get on up here.
She got a YouTube channel?
No, that's what I'm trying to work on, getting them all confident enough to do this stuff. And with her personality and everything, I think she would take off. She is my crazy middle child.
Really? Females tend to do better at YouTube for some reason.
Yeah.
I was even watching videos about CTC rate or something, how much YouTubers get paid,
Yeah.
and females get more
Yep.
for some reason.
Yeah, it's largely depends on who's clicking and where they're at and how much they can charge a company to show that person a commercial.
This guy showed a bunch of guys making like $2 or something per ad, and there was this one girl making $15 an ad. Like, really?
Yeah, I know the female scrappers that are out there, they do a lot better money wise. Of course, they may argue that with me, but let's see, how long do I need to bake this crap? Oh, it's not that long, 15 minutes.
You bake the clay to harden it.
Mm-hmm. This stuff stays soft forever until you bake it.
That's interesting. Just throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That might end well.
It might. I bet it would stink.
Oh, yeah, probably.
My oldest daughter, I bought her some clay a long time ago, but it was like the poly something clay. I can't remember. And she tried to bake it, and it just melted into a big pile. She was so disappointed because she'd spent so much time on that.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's only a 15-minute bake, I may finish this face, go bake it, and then if I can get it to cool down enough, I might paint it right here.
That'd be cool. I'm willing to stream for however long. I mean, tonight I'm not planning on going anywhere. I might have to go check my crock pot at some point, though.
Yeah, you know me. If I can finish a piece in one session, I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever do that with this stuff. With my art.
Yeah.
Too much fine detail. Takes forever. But I enjoy the end result. So
Tomorrow I have a day off, so I may go out cruising for some more creepy figurines to paint up too. I really enjoy doing that. Had a lot of fun painting that clown.
yeah. Could do it to an action figure too. Just get an action figure. Do
I've
it to
got-
a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Turn it into a zombie turtle.
I don't know if I have one of those. I do have an entire shelf full of action figures in my back room.
Well, don't do it the ones that are worth money, obviously.
Yeah. I just bring out the juggernauts and stuff like that for decorations in my stream, but I've got a bunch of diamond selects and all that stuff.
Oh, Kappa's gonna get you. You got toys in your video.
Yeah. Toys in the background.
Yeah.
I got the clown here in the front, so maybe they won't see him. I'll hide Juggernaut behind the clown. Got a whole set of Dragon Balls right here too. So.
Nice. I got those in my bedroom.
Now I go on a few of the Grove streams and stuff. Like I go on the Pusa Studios, and there's a few of the Filipino channels I go on. But I mainly go on the Filipino ones just because I like hanging out with them. They're always super funny.
I don't know where to find a Grow stream. I tried to look once.
Pusa Studios, I don't know if you've ever messed with that. That is like the biggest help I've had in growing mine.
Never heard of it. Is it a channel?
Yeah, it's a channel. It's called Pusa USA, or actually it's Pusa Live Studios. They're in Canada, but it's a couple, and they stream like 6 days a week, and they have all kinds of games where they spin the wheel and they'll highlight your channel. Or if you just go on there and you're under 1,000 subs, you go on like this little pool, and they'll actually highlight you and get you to a certain level. And
That's cool.
yeah, they're really cool people too. Is the main thing.
How do you spell it?
PUSA.
That's it.
Yeah, and just make sure it's the Pusa Live. I can post a link here in a second.
Pusa Live, Pusa Studios.
Yeah, because somebody was using a fake account and copying their stuff here not too long ago, so got to make sure you got the real one. But it's the guy's name is Andrew and his wife's name is Xenia. She's from Latvia. So if it doesn't seem like that, then you're in the wrong spot.
This one?
That is it. Yep. Really cool place. And it will really help you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, one of my scrap picking buddies sent me there, and that's kind of honestly, that's really when things started taking off for me, is just hanging out in live streams. Now, when you go there, just all you got to do is say hi to the people in the chat, and that's actually where I met Eric there, Custom Wheel and Tractor.
Nice.
And then there's I don't know, 5 or 6 other little live stream communities I'm a part of. And I just show up and say hi and chat and talk. And we don't talk about subscribers or counts or anything. We just talk. And you'll find that's what most people want to do. If you start going in there and talking about subscribers and all that stuff, then they'll boot you. You just got to hang out and make friends.
I've gotten a little bit from Granny's, like maybe 10.
Yeah. Granny was one of the first ones I started with.
Yeah.
Then they all kind of had a little flare up amongst their community, but I never was part of any of it. I just go to everybody's stream still because I still like everybody. So. Snobby Scrap Picker, I don't know if you've ever gone on his. He's got a really good stream. Hunting and stuff with J&J's is good, but he's not live streaming very much lately. So. And then there's the main one, the Filipino channel. The main one I go to is Sunshine Cooper. She's a really cool lady.
Sunshine Cooper.
There's a bee knuckle. Look at that.
Hi.
Hi.
Got it set up.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a fight? Don't you be beating up Michael. I already told you once.
No. I was having issues, but I got them fixed.
Hey, do you need I've got like 5 of these lights stashed in the back bedroom. If you need a light or a webcam or any of that stuff.
I have a light, but it has a purple bulb in it right now.
Oh. Well, it kind of looks cool.
I know, like, Michael bought these lights that you like can change the color with your phone and stuff. So I have like a purple one and a blue one and a green
That's
one.
cool.
Yeah. The aesthetics
So
are nice.
what are you going to be working on there, B Knuckle?
I don't know yet. I just have a canvas.
No, you're just going to start? All right. Had a girl.
I'm like
All
my
right,
dad.
So that's where I've got to on my zombie. I'm fixing to go paint this thing or paint it. I'm fixing to go bake this thing and then I'm going to paint it. If I can get that all done in one show, that would be pretty cool.
It looks so cool. So talented.
Oops.
I told him it looks like one of those fairies from Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, the movie. Like the head of one of them.
Let me get it back up in there. It's going to get you. It's going to get you.
I don't know where it is. Hold on, give me a second. I actually have a sculpture that Michael did that reminds me of. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
Can you?
That probably sounds terrible now that I think about it. Okay. It looks like this. It's like a
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've had it ever since they gave it to me
I can't remember when I made that.
in high school.
Dang, the old McCormick boys never could run them off, could I?
Yeah. That was in like 2017.
So
Not
long
bad.
ago.
Too hard, baby.
All right, guys, I'm going to turn it over to you for a second. I'm going to go turn my oven on and get this ready to bake.
Alrighty.
And then go find some paints.
It's
Give me just a second.
okay. Oh. No.
What is it?
No. Dude, it's okay. Thanks, brah. It's acrylic, it'll wash out. I don't mind painting on them, dude. The only thing that sucks about purple lights is it's kind of hard to tell what I'm making right now.
That means the end result will be a nice surprise. Maybe.
Oh, that's better. Open up palette. Bring it. So much better.
What do you think of mine so far?
It looks really good. Like, I eventually want to start doing digital art, and I'm like excited when I see yours.
I just started on my iPad. Then I slowly worked up to the Huey on tablet.
Sorry.
This is meta for me. Clickbait magician says.
Mm.
And honestly, nowadays is a good time to start digital art because back when I started, actually, I lied. Back when I was 18, I got a Wacom, like one of the very first Wacoms that came out. It was like an 18-inch, I think, and that was like $1,500.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking the other day at like drawing pads and stuff, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Drawing tablets are so expensive.
Huion, which is the one I got now, it's a 20-inch. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
This was like 600, half
Yeah,
that.
it's like half. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're pretty much they just make the stuff cheaper. I think Wacom just got so expensive because they're selling the brand name, you know.
Yeah. It's all about that name.
Of course, I do hear that they have the best, you know, tracking of the pen, but you can still create the same art.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like a matter of getting used to like how the pen works.
Yeah. But so far, I haven't had any problems with my Huion tablet. You could probably look up those if you're interested in getting one.
I'll for sure look into it.
For weeks before I bought one, I was watching YouTube reviews of a bunch of like all the different drawing pads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I just found that it had the most that was positive, I guess.
Yeah. My dad got me a drawing pad years ago. I think I was like, I don't know, 13. So, like over 10 years ago. So,
I think it was a Wacom.
It was
Yeah.
a Wacom.
yeah. And then, don't you have a bamboo?
Yeah, bamboo's actually made by Wacom too.
Yeah.
My
I wasn't a
collection, like,
fan.
those.
I think I had a bamboo once, but I was a fan. I was not a fan. I have to have the video on the screen I'm drawing on. I
Yeah.
can't draw and look at a screen. It just don't work.
I feel like that's how I would be, because I'm more of a like hands-on person. I can't
Yeah.
like not watch my hands. It kind of like puts me in a weird position.
They've got those new monitors you can draw on now. Instead of having to have a tablet, you can just run the monitor with your software, and you can get it like a 22-inch,
Jeez.
and they're pretty cheap. They're like $400, I think.
What?
Yeah, but you got to ask yourself, what is the pressure settings? Like this one senses up to 8,000 something different levels of pressure of the pen.
Yeah.
Ones like that, you know, I doubt they have that much. But I mean, you can still work with them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Definitely to start with, you know.
Let's see. Somewhere it tells me what mine detects. I want to say it's like 4,800 levels of pressure, but I got to look.
What kind of drawing tablet do you have, Dad?
XP pen.
Oh yeah.
I've heard decent things about XP pens.
I've loved mine since I've had it.
Yeah. It was
I had I had an Arthur's Wacom before, and it was like a $500 tablet. And then he took it back from me, so I went and bought this XP pen, and I've been just as happy with it as I was the Wacom.
Yeah. I still want a Microsoft Surface Pro one day.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would replace my iPad.
I just can't get into Apple products. I don't know. It just I had, like I said, somebody was trying to sell me an iPad for $400 last week, but I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I already had my setup.
I only got it because I was desperate.
I played with Procreate for a little while, and it was cool, but it wasn't the same as using like Sketchbook.
Right.
All right, my oven is ready, so I will be right back.
All right. Sketchbook I used to use Sketchbook. Then I went to Clip Studio Paint, which is actually really cool. It kind of helps you cheat a little when you're drawing characters, which is kind of funny. You ever heard of Clip Studio Paint?
No.
I'll show you my favorite part about it. It's actually been a while since I did it. Yeah.
Can you hear him? No, perhaps. I'll ask Dad if hearing my dog bark bothers him. I bet
See,
he'll say, give him a hot dog.
see that?
Oh.
You
Okay.
can,
No.
yeah. It has built-in 3D models of both men and female, and you can change their like body type, like weight, height, everything.
Whoa.
And you can like move their arms and legs, put them in whatever position you want.
Silly.
But yeah, I found that really cool.
I like it would be helpful for like learning like anatomy and stuff. Like getting
Definitely.
you like to proportion.
Yeah, it has helped me a lot. I've improved a lot within the past year just because of that program.
That's cool.
All right, I'm back. So it's 15 minutes for every quarter inch of thickness. So I got to bake that thing for probably at least a half hour.
Really?
I was kind of looking at that and thinking about maybe next time to keep it flat, doing like a Necronomicon kind of cover.
That'd be cool.
You guys
I'd
ever
like-
seen Ash versus Evil Dead?
Yeah.
That show is funny.
Was thinking about doing that, like making the basic shape underneath and then getting some thin leather and then stretching it over that, gluing it down. I think that'd look cool.
Yeah, that would look awesome.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and fire up my tablet here while we are baking. Give Kira a break for a minute.
That's fine. I have been hogging the screen.
Oh, you're good. You're good. As soon as Brittany's got something ready to show up, just holler at me.
I don't like showing my art.
Well, you're on a live art stream there, my doctor.
I'm
My
just-
daughter.
Ah.
Sligger.
I'm just saying
All right. We're going to throw down on just a creepy old face since I'm in a creepy mood.
Hey, me too. It's been a weird day, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, when a car starts giving me trouble like that, I usually just get rid of it.
Did Arthur show you the video I sent?
No.
As I was on the phone with him, we were talking about all the crazy people who live around there. And as
Yeah.
I that, this guy was walking down the street with no shoes on, like just like strutting it, and I was like, so weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
And no one.
Yeah, it is kind of a little crackhead town.
It was crazy.
Hey, B Knuckle. What kind of shirt are you wearing?
It has Diva from Overwatch on it.
Oh, okay. For a second, it looked like the big guy from Attack on Titan when he's transformed. Like
Oh,
the
cool.
top part looked like his head.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what my next time lapse is going to be. It's going to be Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
I remember when B Knuckle and Arthur were, well, Arthur especially was really into Attack on Titan.
I watched it for a little bit, but
It is a little weird.
that's whenever I was going through like a weird phase in life where like I loved anime, but I kind of took a break from it.
Oh.
Too grown up for that stuff, huh?
Shit.
No, it was just because of whenever I was working at HBI and I just had like no time in my life. Whenever I started watching it.
I mean, considering how much the anime stuff I draw, I actually don't watch that much anime.
You just like the style.
Yeah. My favorite art style is actually Hayao Miyazaki.
You ever watch the old, I'm sure you have, the old Akira movie? Have you ever watched that?
Yep, I own it.
The anime? Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that, you know, when I show people that and I tell them that they did that with no computers, just hand drawn, it's like it blows them away.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like the birth of
Actually,
anime.
the manga set. Yeah. Well, I didn't buy you the manga set. We got it out of that comic book store we helped clean up.
Yeah, I still have them. They're in my box with all my like plushies in the woodshed.
I wonder if they still sell that. I would love to have a copy of that. I doubt it.
I'm sure it's
They may. Well, B
Yeah.
Knuckle there's got an original first print. I think you got most of them. I don't think we got them all.
yeah. I got
There was an
like,
old comic book store that was closing down around here, and she just laid through all the crap that was just laying on the floor. So that was the thing I grabbed for B Knuckle.
That's awesome.
She offered me every comic in that store for $1,500, and I just did not have $1,500 at that time.
Oh man, if you would have took that, you'd have a lot of original prints and they'd be worth some money. Probably.
Yeah, because that comic book store has been around, or had been around since I was a kid, and it was full of just all kinds of awesome stuff. But her dad owned it. Her dad's name was Roy, and it was Roy's comic book store.
Huh.
And when he died, she just had no idea what to do with it, and she was just kind of a silly lady.
Right.
I was trying to help her set it up to auction that stuff up on mycomicshop.com and all kinds of stuff. But I don't know what she ever did with them all. Probably just got rid of them.
That's sad.
It's a shame, but
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
hey, Mike, didn't see you sneak in there, man. I got to start looking up the chat a little bit more often. Love that landscape you did the
Hi,
other
Mike.
day. And doing it yeah. Doing that in acrylic, that's very impressive. I know that's hard. You got anything to show yet, B Knuckle?
It's like
Hold on.
the just have my base colors.
Oh, that's coming out good.
So
That looks cool.
thanks.
See if I can figure out how to. This thing's such a pain in the butt sometimes.
Your drawing looks like it would be on a hair metal T-shirt.
Right. Yeah.
Like Metallica or something.
Yeah.
Metallica is not a hair metal band, Brittany.
Wait,
What?
yeah. Metallica is an hair metal. Wasp. Wasp was hair metal, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of that glam metal. You thinking like a thrash metal band? I'll take that.
Did you ever get into Wasp?
Oh yeah, "Blind in Texas" was one of my favorite songs when I was a teenager. That's how old I am.
I recently discovered them. I started hanging out with a bunch of metal heads, and they got me into them. Shit.
Blackie Lawless was cool, man.
Yeah.
Chris Holmes, I think that was our guitar player. He was cool.
They're also into someone I'm not so much into. King Diamond.
Who's that?
You
Oh,
ever-
yeah.
I'm not into King Diamond. It's no.
So I'm an old metalhead, a thrash metal guy from the '80s, and I can tell you, there wasn't a whole lot of us that were into King Diamond. They were kind of inspirations for a lot of the bands that we were into, but
Right.
I was into Danzig quite a bit when I was a teenager.
Gosh, Danzig is so cool. When I get old, I want to be like Danzig, dude.
He's kind of a little douchebag, to tell you the truth. He's got a Wild Child. There you go. That's a good Wasp song.
Yeah. Wild Child.
I was all about Iron Maiden and AC/DC and all that stuff until thrash metal came around. And then I was all Metallica, and Megadeth was actually my brand of choice.
I love Megadeth.
And they're fixing to play here. Yeah, I was glad to see Dave Mustaine come out of it. They're going to be up here close to us this summer, so I got to go see them.
Yeah, they're coming to Indianapolis, which is an hour away from me. So I might be able to see them this year too if I get lucky.
Sabaton. Seems like I've heard of that, Mike.
Sabotage.
I'll check it out.
Huh.
I remember Sabotage. They had that Hall of the Mountain King album. They were, if that's the same group, they were super talented. I remember that.
Wasn't there a song named Sabotage also?
Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Listen, all y'all, it's Sabotage.
Was you ever into Sanctuary or Nevermore?
I've listened to some Nevermore. That's the one with a really good female lead singer, right? Or is it-
No,
I'm thinking of
it's
something else.
You're thinking
It's-
of Paramore.
yeah, that's Paramore. Maybe.
Yeah.
Nevermore. Nevermore is really good. I think I like them.
Are they a newer band or an older band?
Oh no, they're older. They were like
Oh.
late '80s, early '90s, maybe. Originally, the singer was from Sanctuary, and then the singer went to and created a band called Nevermore. You should check them out. They're really good. Too bad I can't play them.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome
Copyright.
if we could just play music?
Yeah. Bring copyright.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember whenever I was a kid on the DS, the Nintendo DS, me and Arthur were obsessed with Flipnote, Internet, and you could literally play any song you wanted on there. Back in the good old days when copyright wasn't a thing.
Right.
Dude.
Also, as a kid, I was really into Black Sabbath and Black Label Society.
Yeah. Zach Wild's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Pink Floyd, for sure, Mike. Pink Floyd is my favorite band of all time.
Pink Floyd's awesome.
David Gilmour. If I could play guitar like anybody on earth, I would want to play like David Gilmour.
I think I'd have to choose Zach Wall for that. I think I'd want to play like Zach Wall. He posted a video of him playing like one of his Black Label Society songs on a Hello Kitty guitar.
All that. Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just destroyed it.
Yeah.
Then it was like the drummer from I can't remember, was it Slayer or somebody played on a Hello Kitty drum set.
Really?
And
I've
just
never seen
destroyed
that.
it. I want to say those are on the Loudwires channel.
You okay, Michael?
Blue Oyster Cult. Now, see, I never really got into Blue Oyster Cult, but everybody's heard Fear the Reaper, Rush. I wasn't so much of a Rush guy, but Dio, yeah, I definitely rock with some Dio, Mike.
Dio is awesome too. Yeah.
Do you like Judas?
Holy Diver. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Judas Priest is good. Some of the songs are really good. You ever heard of Baby Metal?
Yes. Karate.
I like Baby Metal. There's a YouTube.
I got the
video.
Baby Metal.
There's a video on YouTube. It's Baby Metal singing with the Judas Priest singer. They do Breaking the Law and Painkiller.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob Halford's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig Baby Metal. I think it's cool.
Hmm. How's your drawing doing?
Well, let's see. Bring her up here. Coming along.
Nice.
Kind of got I've had a little Betsinski bug for the last few weeks. I don't know if you've ever know who that artist is, but
Mm-hmm.
trying to kind of get in one of those moods.
That does look like the cover of a CD album. Like it really does.
So my one of my favorite thrash metal, I wouldn't even really call it a band, just kind of a happening, was Stormtroopers of Death. I don't know if you ever heard of them or know who they are.
Starship Troopers?
No, they're called Stormtroopers of Death. Some of the dudes from Anthrax
Oh, okay.
started jamming with some guys from another band, and it just ended up being like the best thrash metal ever.
That's cool.
And they recorded it all over like 2 days. It's just super cool. But yeah, their first album, Sergeant D, it's really cool.
Stormtroopers of Death.
Some of this stuff comes. Yeah. Or you can if you're looking for them, just type in SOD and you'll find it.
Oh, okay.
I was quoting the journalist. Now this is beautiful. No ifs and buts about it.
The old Headbangers Ball, they used to play SOD songs for their little intros.
Really?
Like nobody knew who they were. Yeah.
Huh.
And I searched far and wide, and I finally found that album at a record store, and I just wore it out.
I used to watch Headbangers Ball when I was a kid.
Remember the opening video where the two trains are colliding with each other?
Nah, I was like 12. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, that thrash metal song we were playing during that was SOD.
Was you ever into System of a Down?
Yeah. Yeah, I got into them for a good long while, as a matter of fact.
I wish they'd get back together, but it sounds like they never will.
Yeah, I don't think it would even be worth it if they did, just to tell you the truth. It'd be kind of like Tool, you know, everybody waited so long and then it was just kind of like, eh.
Like they've aged so much, their sound isn't the same or something.
Well, I think the thing is, like, they don't actually like each other, and you can tell.
Oh, yeah. System of a Down is the same way.
It's like forced music.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell when they're just doing it for the money, and it's usually not as good.
Right. Then, of course, there's Guns N' Roses.
Oh, no. I let me tell you something. I have hated Guns N' Roses since the 80s. If Guns N' Roses comes on my radio, I turn it off. I cannot stand Axl Rose. I hate everything about Guns N' Roses. I do like Slash, and I like his new band, but I can't stand Guns N' Roses. And that makes me a bad hillbilly, I know, but I just absolutely hate Guns N' Roses.
I like maybe two songs maybe.
I think that the thing with me is they just wore it out in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Like, just ridiculous. Like, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing Guns N' Roses. And I actually had Appetite of Destruction like 2 years before it blew up, because it had been out for a long time before they got popular.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, it's like I could not turn the radio on without hearing freaking Sweet Child of Mine or Paradise Titty, and I just got to where I hated it.
They did that
Just
kind of
wore
with.
me out.
They did that with Disturbed's Sound of Silence or whatever. They did
Yeah.
that with Disturbed's song Sound of Silence too. Like I can't stand that song just because I've heard it like 1,000 times. Originally, I really liked it. It's just,
It's kind of like Linkin Park. You know, they got some cool stuff, but I just got so sick of hearing them after a while. What was you saying, B Knuckle?
Remember when you used to make fun of me because I hated Bon Jovi? Because I'm tired of hearing
Yeah.
it? I almost said bad. I almost say bad words on here.
I still like Bon Jovi sometimes.
I mean, they're okay, but oh my god,
We used to
I hate it. I wouldn't even.
we used to have a rock band.
I
Every
wouldn't,
Friday night was a rock band for us, or as a family.
That's awesome.
And before that, we had a karaoke machine before that. And me and Mrs. Ojisan would always fight over singing Bon Jovi songs. And B Knuckle just got tired of hearing it.
Well, B Knuckle, you're lucky because my parents and me never did anything like that. So
well, I know I'm lucky. I always tell everybody I'm lucky.
yeah.
Yeah, me and B Knuckle would usually be the last two standing too.
Really.
Like we could outlast everybody.
We'd be like on the floor dying, like fighting our sleep with every energy in us. Like it wasn't even singing anymore. It was just like, just like barely making it on easy so that we could easy win.
All right. I used to play rock band and stuff by myself all the time, and I used to be able to do expert on guitar on like most of the songs.
Yeah. Me and my big
See,
sister would fight. We would have like little matches. Like when she started playing hard, I was like, okay, I can play on hard too. And then it's just like escalated. I can never beat her.
I never could. I was always kind of a medium guy, but it was just so much fun. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I think my program is glitching.
Uh-oh.
It's like,
Let's check you out.
yeah, right here in my preview, it says my hair is selected.
Yeah.
It is clearly not selected.
Uh-oh.
Rita.
Wow.
And I select something else and it doesn't change. Whatever. I'll just close it.
Restart it.
I just closed the preview.
That sucks. That looked like a lot of looked like a lot of selecting too there.
Well, the thing is, I've been done with that hair for like a half hour or more.
Oh,
And it's just been selected in that preview this whole time.
speaking of that, I better go check on my clay. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Don't overcook. Don't want to overcook the clay.
Can crack.
Yeah, that's true. Dry out a crap ton, probably. I'm glad I'm off tomorrow.
Hey, me too.
My factory, like I work at a factory, and it's getting so slow that they're literally asking for the people to volunteer to have unpaid time off.
Yeah. I used to work at a factory, so I know how that goes.
I
Swirl, I have not heard of that that particular version. I mean, I've heard a lot of Sound of Silence. Todd Hoffman. I'll have to check that out.
yeah, I haven't heard Todd Hoffman. I've heard the original singers. Who was it? Simon and Garfunkel or something?
Yeah.
Was the originals? I've heard them, and I've heard Disturbed's version. Surprised I remember that. Simon and Garfunkel.
You got anything ready to show off yet there, B Knuckle?
I'm still working on it. Painting is so slow.
Oh, it's looking good. It's a nice little skull you got started.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Like I'm not even using anything but black and green, or black and yellow and white, and I have blue on my hands.
Wow.
Don't ask, because I don't know how it happens.
Black and yellow mixes to blue.
Apparently.
Maybe.
Mix enough of all of them, they'll turn black eventually.
Right.
Kind of on the new metal stuff. Volbeat's one of my favorite bands. I like them.
I love Volbeat.
I haven't heard much of them. Huh.
They're really good. They started off as a death metal band, and then they switched their sound up to just kind of regular metal, and it's really good.
Nice.
They do kind of like rockabilly stuff. It's kind of one of those bands you've probably heard them, you just didn't know who they were.
Probably. The name does sound familiar. Was you ever into Pantera?
Yeah, a little bit. I never got to see them live,
Yeah, me neither.
but I did go watch. I saw Down, which had Phil Alonso, the lead singer of Pantera, and it was okay. The band was kind of, I don't know, they weren't gelling very well on stage. I could tell.
Oh.
Here's where I'm at so far with my little trooper.
Looks so cool.
It really does. It looks awesome. I love the ribs kind of thing going on like you got.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it black and white too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think any color is needed on this one.
Nah.
I feel like I'm at the street.
Red eyes. Nah. Yeah, I think black and white's fine.
But I may, let's see here. Yeah. All right. Now I'm getting ideas. I'm thinking too much. Here we go.
I do that every second and every day. Think too much. Shit.
So I want to.
Do you think if I let Finn in, he'd wreck me?
Yeah, he may help you paint.
I do.
Need to let him in so he can see Pops.
Yeah. And I can show everyone Finley finally.
Yeah.
Hi, bro! I didn't even notice because I'm too busy painting.
Oh, there's Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
See, we held out for you.
I still feel so bad I didn't get to go to your little party because I got stranded in the middle of a crackhead town.
Sabaton, the last tale story of Castle Litter, which is
Like,
Oh, I
as
see.
soon as Michael pulled up to, like, save me from being stranded, he had already witnessed so much, like, crazy stuff. He was like, I kind of like it here. He's like, it's so exciting.
Mike's World. That sounds interesting. I never heard of Castle Itter. Is that what it is? Castle Itter?
Well, thank you, Arthur. I've got a zombie head baking in the oven right now, and as soon as it gets done, I'll bring it out and we will paint that too.
Do you have any plans tomorrow, Dad?
Not really. I gotta watch the kids in the morning. Let's get back on Kira's stuff. And I gotta go get my zombie head out of the oven. I'll be right back.
I am going to let my crazy psycho dog in before he freezes to death.
Yeah, don't want that.
No. Burb.
It was just a chill out session. So how you doing, Arthur? I'm good. Still just working at the factory and drawing every day. Trying to get as many videos out as I can when I can. I got this going on, and I'm also working on a time-lapse picture on my iPad. It's going to be Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Might look pretty good.
It's right up Striker's alley.
Yeah. Started on that last night. I'm not sure if I have enough video recorded to be able to still turn this one into a time lapse. I guess I'll see.
Just depends on what speed you set it at. What I've been doing lately is I find the song that I want to use, and then I set the video to that speed. I'll just match it to the song.
That makes sense.
Because all of mine are generally about the same, about an hour worth of drawing.
Oh, this one would probably have like 4 hours. Just on and off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I try to keep my speed paints down to 10 minutes or less if I can, just because I know it's hard to keep people's attention.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I usually get it like I try and get 10 minutes, but if it's a slow one, then I usually shoot for at least 5.
Yeah, sometimes I struggle to watch my own videos for longer than a few minutes. So I know it, I kind of put
Right.
myself in the viewer's chair.
It's kind of what you got to do.
There's a fin cam.
Oh, there's Finley, dog. Finley! Finley!
He can't
He
hear
ain't
me.
paying no attention to me. Oh, you got your headsets on?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's chewing on his foxy toy.
Is that a German Shepherd?
No, he's a Texas healer. He's a blue healer and Australian Shepherd mix.
Oh, wow. Looks like a pretty dog.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I don't have any dogs, but I have 2 cats.
Yeah, I like cats, but sadly, I'm allergic to them.
There are still certain types of cats you can get. You know that, right?
Yeah, but
Hypoallergenic.
I have 3 giant dogs, so
Oh, okay. You don't have an.
I'm more of a dog person.
All right.
But I do like cats.
I got a Maine Coon, and I got a Bengal, which is hypoallergenic.
Yeah, I always wanted a Maine Coon. Like, they're so beautiful.
Mine is really pretty. I could let him in, but I'm afraid that Titus will start meowing like crazy because he's a loud one.
I'm honestly super surprised that he hasn't been like up in my face, like in my business. 'Cause
Right.
He likes to be wherever I am.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna open my door.
He's trying to be good.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how long it takes for Titus. Like I have a Titus and Yuna. Titus is the Bengal, and Maine Coon is Yuna from Final Fantasy X. I'm gonna open my door and let him in, and I guarantee within 5 minutes Titus will be meowing. Watch. Of course, they might be asleep and they might not come at all. We'll see.
Yes, Arthur. Finley said happy birthday. Right, buddy. Oh God, someone's revving their big Tonka truck outside. I heard that. The downfalls of living out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, your dad was telling me earlier that you get like no internet. It's difficult to get internet.
Yeah, like anywhere between me and Dad, like there's like nothing.
Wow.
See, Arthur, this is how Finn normally acts. Because last time he came over, he like tipped the couch over and was going crazy. And I was like, I promise you, he doesn't act like this all the time.
He just chills and lays down.
Yeah. But when people are over or he sees new people, he just gets like overwhelmed with excitement and he just like goes so crazy. He just can't help it.
Yeah. Big dogs can get like that, but I do like dogs too. I used to have dogs when I was a kid. It's just Dogs are a lot different than cats. Dogs need a lot more attention, and I don't have the time to I can't give them enough attention that they deserve. If that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I do this and I work at the factory, and I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, whether I choose to give him attention or not, I have no choice. 'Cause it's like, no matter where I go, he's there. And if I don't pet him, he'll let me know it's time to be pet.
Right.
Bye, Mike's World. Have a good night.
Hey, Mike, take care, man.
Have a good one, Mike. Later. Titus is kind of like a dog. Like, that's why I'm saying when he comes in, he's probably going to start meowing. Like, hey,
Like,
hey, you.
I exist.
Hey.
I exist.
I know you hear me.
I gotta take a break from my art. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed. You want to show yours off?
I don't really know how.
Just show the screen. I don't know. Michael's been doing some digital art. He does like pixel art, kind of.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but he's working on a piece right now, actually, right beside me. See?
Nice.
Michael.
Nice shirt.
He said nice shirt.
I've always liked Nirvana.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep the screen on both of us. So all of us. My fan.
Well,
Yeah, I never realized how big Finley is until I see it on the camera. I'm like, wow. In my eyes, he's still a little puppy.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty big dog.
My other dog, Leica, she's a golden retriever and Great Pyrenees mix, and she's like 4 times bigger than him. She's like massive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds big.
Yeah. But she looks just like a bear, and she's super nice. Like, all she wants is to be hugged.
Right.
And she's not too, like, in your face. She's kind of like a cat. Like, pet me and pay attention to me, but then I'll go do my own thing.
Dogs kind of get slowly more like that the older they get, don't they?
Yeah. She's not very old. She's like, I guess she's turning 6 this year in May.
Titus, my Bengal, might be like almost 2 now, and I think Yuna might be about 4.
Yeah.
I don't know what cat years is.
A lot. Are you going to show it? Yeah. This is very weird. How do you do this?
this is our two.
I don't want to get it too close here. Here you
Yeah.
hold that.
I don't really know.
I don't know. We'll post it whenever it's finished. We'll send you.
I'll just send you a picture.
Well, next time have Michael get on too, and he can just do a screen share.
I guess he could get on right now. He has on his laptop.
He could. All you gotta do is click the link.
Yeah. And then you can just use mine as like the camera, and then use the screen for you. That way you don't have to like have the.
Nope. I gotta see you. Trey left his phone over here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, what? Mine was right there, but you unplugged it for your laptop. Unplug the heater. It's not that cold, dude.
You want to see my Maine Coon?
Yes. Show me the kitty cat. Oh, I just want to hold kitty cat. Look how cute it is. You see it? Oh.
So fluffy too.
I think that one's the girl.
Yeah. She can be a bitch to Titus sometimes, but she's lovely.
I think that's how all women are.
Right.
We have our moments.
I think Titus is probably sleeping. I'm surprised he's not coming in here.
He's camera shy.
Maybe.
Once you get on there, though, you can just put your headphones in here and you can hear everything. So. I'm gonna have to bed soon. Good night, Arthur. You're the best.
Good night. Good night, Arthur.
Mm.
Alrighty. So I'll give you guys one last look at the old trooper here. If I can get it to come back up. Maybe eventually. I'll figure this out. There it is.
Nice. Looks awesome.
And my zombie head is dry and hardened, and I can hold it now. It's not so hot, so I'm going to start painting.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
It's like your mind likes to Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Is anyone getting static interference in the mics?
Just a little bit.
And I'm not too bothered.
Yeah, you have the dark too. You mute your mic and then you don't hear them. And you can just talk to them on mic.
Yeah, that would probably fix it.
I see your screen.
Yeah.
There it is. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Looks cool.
Jeez.
It's got all kinds of art going on tonight.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize if you hear me chewing on a bone. I don't know if you can hear it. It's pretty loud.
No, I don't think I hear it.
Good. He likes too much. Oh my god, I'm getting tired.
I'm starting to get tired too, but I kind of want to finish it since I'm already so close. Finally finish this. I'm not even sure what I'll do for the next one though when I finish this.
You'll think of something.
I'm sure you'll.
Just start drawing, man. Something will pop out.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just start throwing down random shapes and see what pops out. Sometimes that doesn't work, but most of the time it does.
Yeah, me, I do a lot of planning with mine.
Yeah. I definitely don't plan.
Me, I have to, or it always ends badly. It just does not
Nothing
look
wrong
good.
with cleaning.
Sometimes it blows up in my face, but most of the time I can pull it off.
Mhm.
Are you still doing your 1 meal a day diet, Dad?
Well, no, I've been slipping up on that quite a bit lately.
Mm.
I need to hit that again hard. I need to do like 1 meal a week for a couple weeks.
Yeah. I want to do that. That might end bad.
Whenever you finally eat that one day in a week, you'll eat like Goku does.
Yeah, just Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it's like, wow, on your supposed to devour everything.
hmm You ever heard of the game Little Big Planet?
Oh yeah.
Just consume everything. So close.
Man, did we lose a B knuckle?
Both of them, maybe. Laptop die, maybe.
Still got a screen up. I think she's still on here.
And now the moon looks like a weird triangle.
I can kind of hear him.
Kind of.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Heard that? Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I was just choosing bad headphones. We don't know what happened to Brittany part of the stream. It just kicked her off.
Huh.
Weird.
That's okay. I'll turn my camera on whatever, but so I can see you. But I'm not.
Yeah, I should probably actually get off soon. Because I have to deliver tomorrow. So. We definitely need to invest in a better computer.
Yeah. I can't even tell you how old that's fucking is. remember I got it before I was in college. Use this back in here. If I can put it hot.
Throw it up on.
Hey, can you add yeah, to the chain?
Brandon needs to again on chat anymore.
Wait.
What's everyone think? Think it looks pretty done?
Getting there, man. Yeah, that's I don't know what more you could add to it.
Yeah. Think it might actually be done. Unless I do like a little bit of blue in the top portion.
For me, it's always hard when I go back and look at one. I always find something.
Right.
It's like you gotta kind of know when to call it.
Thinking I need a little blue in the top part, a little less purple. Okay, now I think I'm done. Ugh.
That's looking real good, man. I got like 2 little things to do on this here zombie. And I'll throw it up there.
All right. Go ahead and stop my OBS.
Everybody else conked out on us. Let's see here.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Getting late. All right. Fan off this extra paint. It's actually drying super fast because it's still hot out of the oven.
Oh, really?
Here, we're gooish.
Nice. Yeah, that looks good. Creepy.
Yeah. I gotta add a few more colors in here, but I'll do that later on. We'll let this dry.
Yeah. And I swear you need to watch the movie Don't Be Afraid of the Dark and look at those creatures, and you could probably mimic those creatures and make that into it.
Here, let me add something here real quick. It's always just one more thing.
Right.
Let's see here. I learned this kind of dry brushing technique watching Adam Savage paint models and stuff. And it's really effective and cool for doing this kind of quick paint job on these things. Yeah, so you can start getting more and more detail, just dry brushing it on some more paint.
Right.
But it's cool. We're going to call it good for right there.
Yep. Sounds good.
Like I've made a big enough mess. Let me get everything back up here. Well, Kira, it was good having you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Yeah. We will make a habit out of this and try it again next week. Man,
Yeah.
2 hours and 13 minutes. We were on here a long time.
Yeah. We were.
All right, man. You take care, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. See ya.
See you. Bye, everybody.
Later, everyone.